Okay. Blood Message 19 minutes gameplay. Wait, walkthrough. Let's go. Let's analyze this. Let's see what the game has offered. From what I understood for 5 minutes that I watched before of gameplay, it's like a mix of... It's like Uncharted basically, like an action adventure game. Like expensive adventure game. For the most part. Like a typical Sony exclusive, you know, like God of War, Uncharted, The Last of Us. That kind of vibe that I'm getting right now. See? Yeah, even like The Last of Us has this feature where you can just zoom in, zoom out, checking items in the game. Yeah, bro, that's that's literally Uncharted. They have the same thing in Uncharted 4. Well, I'm not... Okay, let's see how different it is, what kind of gameplay it offers. I don't want to just like claim, oh, it's like Uncharted 1-to-1. It could be though, for God of War. But it feels like it so far, it feels like it. Yes, yes, it does feel like Sony games where you have to press the button, open the way, go through the narrow squeezes through. Here's another one, squeeze through. White paint, another squeeze through. Honestly, if it's gonna just take kind of like Uncharted style, maybe God of War, those kind of games, and just gonna tell their own story, I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. It's not gonna be like that big of an issue because they're literally like, as of right now, there are no Sony games. There's just no Sony games right now, especially like expensive AAA. Nice. Bro. But it honestly feels like they kind of stole the UI. I mean, one thing borrowing stuff, another thing is like making it 1-to-1. It feels like 1-to-1 Uncharted. Or God of War, I don't know. Yeah, environmental finishers. Brother, you gotta go and find Ning. I will stay here to find. I'm trying not to pay much attention to the story because I want to touch it myself. I don't want to spoil myself too much here. I'm kind of watching the subtitles, but I'm trying not to really think about them. Bro, it's so much like Sony exclusives games. Game is strong, by the way. You just don't know how hard it is hold on to the edges like that.
杀了领土的，这下就安分了吗？要不要归你？天畜神，怎么回事？一条狗，已经宰了。哼，懒洋的勇士，输给了一条狗。
That jump was kind of weird. It's like he was magnetized to the guy. He's like instead of like jumping on top, you know. Plenty of tricks up the sleeve. That's kind of crazy finisher, I'm not gonna lie. I think that guy just died from a heart attack. These crows, they're gonna make him... Yeah.
什么人？喂！私下搜，找不到密信。
Search every corner. No letter, you'll get the whip.
是。
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is this? Spice? Weapon June? Like pepper maybe. How he slices people with this hammer? It's not that sharp. I'm not like from what I see, like you cannot see it from here, but
这里有情况，怎么了？
attacks. Environmental traps. Yeah, this jump gotta be fixed. This animation is kind of like.
这是最后一个。
This is the last one. Let's keep going. The jump animation gotta be fixed.
来吧。
Uncharted.
找到了没有？找到了，在这呢。好，有什么？去畜生！淘汰！什么鬼？看到没有？出来！
That's cool, actually. You can move bodies while fighting. That's cool. I need to see the UI. No, that's really cool. I wonder how scripted it is. Like how much of a challenge the game offers actually. Or it's just all cinematically heavy like this when it comes to combat. Like how much of a actually like a player's impact matters here. Or the game is like kinda easy to play. Just two buttons basically. Nice. No, this is crazy, bro. Why those guys are waiting? Nah, I know. No, beautiful, beautiful. Damn! WWE, bro? It was Daniel Conrier right now. I cannot pronounce his last name, but you know who we're talking about. UFC guy. Not WWE.
杀了这么多人，就为了找一封信。信。
A letter. Okay, I know that the enemies are Mongols. So far. That's what I established. Who are these guys?
时日虚实。
What language is this?
今晚。
Is it Chinese? Don't tell me they killed a baby. Or a kid. Word of the uprising may have leaked. I must inform someone.
好，
All right.
一会儿家里见。
I will see you at home. Oi. I need to hurry home. Yeah, go run. Maybe they're gonna show some parkour right now. Again. The Sony games vibes
有一个可怜人，
from all of this.
今晚一定得走。
It's like, again, take The Last of Us, Uncharted, and God of War all together. Plus that game, I forgot the name.
翻进去，借个刀吧。
I forgot the name of that game. When you play as a crazy lady. I forgot the name.
送，继续，给我。送不到，都去死！
Can't find the rebels, then die. Like a lady, I forgot the name. That's like the lady with the psychological problems or something like that.
闭嘴！
There were like two
有的
games,
是鞭子。
very short, like 3 to 5 hours to beat. They have like very expensive animations, very good looking, but nothing more than that. No more than that, nothing more than that. My English, man, sometimes.
你，先去送那边的尸体。
Yeah,
是。
typical
是。
stealth in the bushes
这么
kind
多
of
人。
thingy.
得绕过去。
Where you're supposed to be very noticeable, but you are not. I'm not gonna lie, it's just me, but in this kind of games, when it's not stealth-oriented game, you know, like not like Metal Gear, for example, or Death Stranding, or Splinter Cell.
继续走。凡是带子的，都别落下。
In these games, stealth seems to be very boring, very unnecessary when you have to crouch and the enemies are very stupid, they just walk around in circles. Okay, that's kind of cool though. I didn't know you can roll like that, that's pretty cool. It always depends on the UI. It's like, again, the stealth mechanics in this kind of games, they work pretty well. The problem is that the UI, like the enemies, they just usually very stupid and not properly programmed for a stealth game. Like they're not doing anything smart besides just walking around in circles, going like to the corner of the map, staring at the corner for a few seconds so you have a chance to kill them. Like for example, they added stealth in Uncharted 4 game. Who's that guy?
杀光，不放过，滚！
Damn, he's big.
在这儿！
Oh man, damn, he was ready. Run, 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 boy! You're not gonna fight this. Chase scene, of course. Parkour. It feels like I'm watching a movie more than... Wow. That's tough. Fuck, what the... Who is that son of a bitch? Gotta remember his name to come back later and kill. It looks expensive, yeah, like, no. I'm not denying that. It looks hella cool. I like these kind of games to play like once in a while, like once or twice a year. Basically like watching a movie plus a little bit of action there and there. I kind of regret watching this kind of stuff because it's not gonna be as cool when I'm gonna play it. It's like I'm hurting myself in my experience. It's like also like in Uncharted 4, there was like a showcase. I think in one of the E3s, they showed this kind of chase where Nathan jumps in the truck in the car and then he drives, and then he's getting pulled by a rope, and he's like in the dirt. There was like the action like kind of chase sequence. And I was watching it, I was like, wow, that's so cool, but I really wish that I actually saw it in the game instead of seeing it like a presentation about it. You know what I mean? It would be such an impactful scene in the game, but I spoiled it to myself. So the same thing here, like right now I'm watching this. If I would actually play it instead of watching it, that would be so cool. I would be like, whoa. What kind of toy is that? It was just a ball. Is it based on a real kind of story, on a real life event, so trying to be realistic, or it's like a made-up world using some realistic, some stuff from the history? Yeah, I wish I just couldn't. I wouldn't watch this right now. Well, I hope by the time it's gonna get released, I will forget about it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! You can do it, baby. Oh, it's not that high. Jump to the left. He should break every single bone in his body doing this kind of stuff.
快，让开！老别挡路！他娘的，人呢？去那边看看，走！
I wouldn't run. I mean,
安宁，快收拾东西！安宁，
安宁。
안녕.
What language is that?
안녕.
I'm still not sure.
안녕.
She's dead. Forget about it. Move on. Brother. Oh, it's her sister. Anyo is sister.
阿修，哎，阿岭呢？这啥？
I've decided to follow Governor Zhang.
张都督。阿修。
Brother. Oh. It's time. It's time to go back to business. Back in business, baby.
走，带我去找张一潮。
I hope this guy is not gonna die. Okay. That's it. That's a 19 minutes of gameplay. Blood message. Well, they said something about letter. The blood message calm. They visit the official website for more. 24 Entertainment. Never heard of this company before. What can I say? I'm gonna be very short. Like, there's not too much to unravel in terms of like gameplay. Because I don't see the UI, I don't know exactly how the game works. I can only assume it's like maybe like The Last of Us, probably not like God of War. I don't think it's like God of War. I think it's more of like The Last of Us, or like that other game that I forgot the name of, Senua Saga. Senua. Hellblade! God damn it, Hellblade. So, this is what I've been trying to say. So, it's a mix like, in combat, it seems like Hellblade. In terms of like UI, it seems like Uncharted. It's basically a mix like of all those like Sony exclusives, right? Like, again, Uncharted 4, The Last of Us, God of War, and Hellblade. Like, it really uses all of those, like the main, I guess, like traits, the main visible features. It's not because it's a third person, but again, there's like everything speaks, everything just screams. It's inspired by those Sony exclusives. I don't know exactly what they took. Well, I mean, I mean, I can see what they took. Like squeezes through loading, hiding, level load behind this when you squeeze through some narrow ways. Combat kind of. I guess it's Hellblade, maybe mix of The Last of Us, the third-person camera, the way it moves when the guy goes through the door, the camera moves back and forward, all this like expensive animations, expensive fights, expensive cinematics kind of looking moments. It's all just screams all like kind of like a Sony exclusive game. It's like really inspired, and it's a good thing and it's a bad thing at the same time for me personally, because it doesn't really show anything new that I like never seen before, besides the setting, like the setting of the game. I'm still not sure about what's the setting of the game. It's like there's like Mongols, and I assume these guys were maybe Chinese. Sorry, I just don't know the language. I'm trying to figure out. I should just Google it, honestly, like really quick. What's the what message game setting, because I'm not sure. East Central Asia during the late Tang Dynasty, specifically. Yeah, it's basically Chinese civilization, Tang Dynasty. Okay, the Chinese main characters and fighting against Mongols invasion, I guess. Might be wrong, but it doesn't matter. But anyway, it just the setting. That's the only thing that is interesting. It looks unique. Like at least I don't remember any games with the, as of right now, with the Chinese protagonist and involving like a Chinese territory, like an area. It looks cool. The rest, I've seen it before. Would I play it? Probably yes, because we don't get any more of this Sony kind of games. Like the Naughty Dog right now, they're working on one game. New God of War is coming, or I guess that one, but again, it's all in the future. So right now there is a gap in expensive third-person Sony-like looking games, and yeah, like if it's gonna get released like sometime soon before Sony is gonna drop something big, probably gonna sell pretty well. Maybe people gonna be entertained. I'm probably gonna be entertained. I like this kind of stuff, just like once a day. I mean, once in a while, just play, just enjoy action, and that's it. All this, yeah. So it would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not necessarily waiting this game, but when it's gonna come out, I'm intrigued to try. Again, I have nothing against this like Uncharted Sony-like looking games. It's just, I guess I just played so many of them that I need to take a break. But I'm ready. The break already, it's been, my break already been going for a while. So if this game is gonna get released sometime in the future, I don't know what's the release date, I will play it. I will play it. I'm curious. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm very, very much curious. Looks expensive, a lot of action, some stealth, Yes, maybe no unique mechanics introduced almost at all. Like everything seems to be something that we've seen before, but who knows? Maybe the story is gonna be great. Maybe the action, the gameplay we just seen in this video, it's gonna be like this throughout the entire game, and it's gonna be like crazy animated fights, and it's gonna be actually challenging, and there's gonna be a kind of deep combat that we eventually gonna learn about. There is still room for something like that. So yeah, I'm definitely waiting.